People tend to think of disabilities as you can't be stylish, you can't do your own makeup, you can't go to college. They see all the things that you can't do. They don't see all the things that you can. I would describe my style as what I call freak show chic. A lot of times people will stare at me. While they're staring at me, I might as well just give them a reason to look. I'm Madison and I'm 23 years old. I have a rare form of muscular dystrophy, and muscular dystrophy causes the gradual breakdown of muscles throughout the body. My particular form also attacks the respiratory system. Since I was young, I lost the ability to get up off the floor on my own. I struggled to breathe, and then I was about 9 years old when I was fully in a wheelchair all the time. Middle school was really the time that I kind of just realized that I'm never really gonna fit in. And I remember people kind of just like, oh, like I don't wanna, be seen hanging out with the girl with a disability. And I started becoming really self-conscious about it. But that was when I discovered makeup. I first started shopping at Sephora when I was 11. I feel like Sephora is definitely a place that people that don't look like everybody else can come in and really find themselves, and you become whoever you want to be.
I'm Jessie and I'm Madison's best friend.
We met in college. She was one of my care attendants.
Really, the relationship was I would shave Maddie's legs and she would give me a smoky eye.
People would often say to her why are you friends with her?
But once they meet her, they're like, oh yeah, she's like your soul sister, twin flame. But when I get to talk about Madison to people, her chair is the least interesting thing about her. I don't even mention the chair, so sometimes it's a fun surprise for people. They're like, oh, you didn't tell me that. And I was like, well, what is there to tell?
1 in 4 people in America has some form of a disability, but we're the least represented in media. It makes me happy to know that Sephora is taking strides to be more inclusive, because it's about time that the world kind of sees how beautiful we are. I want the world to know that people with disabilities are literally just like everybody else. We're just normal people. I'm funny, I'm a journalist, I'm talented, I'm able to do so many things and looking flawless while doing it. I always was so worried that people would see me as a girl in a wheelchair and then that was all they would see. I knew I was so much more than that. My wheelchair is not something that limits me. If anything, a wheelchair to me is freedom.